Hello friends, thanks for stopping by. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. We are going to travel with my camera. I am going to take you along with me. Over the years I have been asked about what I thought about different types of facial, and most recently I've been asked, what do you think of HydraFacials? And to be honest with you, I had never had one and I really hadn't done any research into them, so I started thinking about them. And when I was getting my Botox one time in the past, Dr. B said to me, this is Caroline, she's our HydraFacial girl. So I went in the room with Caroline and she walked me through everything. And I thought about it for a couple weeks and I actually went and had the HydraFacial this week. So what do I think of it? The tabletop version of it that my esthetician did is, it's okay. It's my skin, I actually felt it to be a little bit uncomfortable. I did see a little bit of a glow afterwards, but not like I saw with the HydraFacial. Actually, when Lou walked in the door, the first thing he said to me is, "Oh my God, your skin looks fabulous." He said, "It really, really looks good." And I said, "Oh, thanks." And I said, "I had my HydraFacial today." He goes, "Wow." So he noticed it right away. So I had it done on Monday and today is Thursday. And I will say what I noticed right away about my skin is that the pores were almost invisible. It's an exfoliation. They use a lot of growth factors, peptides, hyaluronic acids, and they do a deep cleansing as well as the exfoliation, and then they add moisture back, and it's with the machine that does all the suction and the infusion. It walks us through it. She'll tell us when she's turning it up, what she's doing. So I'm going to put that clip in now, and then I will be back with you to talk about the price and everything and tell you where I went to have it done. Okay? So we will be back. Pardon me?
You're not allergic to shellfish?
No.
Or honey?
No. Just, all right, perfect. Okay, so
I am over here doing a nice cleanse with a glycolic cleanser just to start the exfoliating process a little bit.
So, okay, tell us a little about what is a HydraFacial?
So HydraFacial is like the new generation of microdermabrasion.
Okay.
It is, you get your skin exfoliated like a microderm. It is like having a light chemical peel because we also use glycolics.
Okay.
And then it is like having a facial because we go into extracting mode and clean out the pores.
Okay.
And then we go into hydration, and that's where we really start custom blending your skin and using different ampules and things like that and serums for your skin.
Okay.
So it really is a 3-in-1.
Okay.
Instead of going separately and getting a facial, a microderm, a chemical peel, you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck. You're getting 3 treatments in one.
Okay. And how long have HydraFacials been around?
They've been around several years now. I would say that it has been the buzzword for the last 3 to 5 years, HydraFacial, at least in this area.
Okay. And how long have you been doing? Well, tell us a little bit about your background.
So I have been an esthetician for over 25 years.
Okay.
I had to go off to New York City to school because there was no aesthetic schools around here.
Okay.
So when I came back from New York City, nobody even knew what an esthetician was almost 30 years ago.
Okay. And how long have you worked in the Medi-Spa?
In the medical end of it?
Yeah.
I worked 15 years at another derm practice.
Okay.
Before I came here, and they retired.
Okay.
And that, so it's been now 16, 17 years that I've been on the derm end of it.
Okay. Okay, and who can have a HydraFacial?
Pretty much everybody, as long as you are not allergic to shellfish and honey.
Okay.
Pretty much everybody is a candidate.
Okay.
I do anywhere from, acne treatments on adolescent all the way to, 80.
Okay.
So you really could custom blend with this. You can really customize your facials
Okay.
with this too, which makes it very nice, which makes it why so many people can get a treatment like this.
Okay, so you just tell us what you're doing as we go along.
Okay, so.
Because
okay.
this is my first time, so it's all new to me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the forehead area.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of the tips on now. One of the Vortex tips is an exfoliating tip.
Okay.
So this mimics a microderm. However, this is done with all fluids.
Okay.
So this over here is some lactic acid that we're starting with for exfoliating, and the glycosamine, which that's why we ask if you are allergic to shellfish.
Okay.
So you're going to feel moisture and suction.
Okay. I'm not feeling any pain, just for those wondering. There's
Yep.
absolutely no pain involved.
Nope, not at all.
Redness is normal,
Absolutely.
I'm assuming.
You're
Yeah.
going to be red afterwards. Some people, that varies. It depends on how sensitive your skin is.
Okay.
You may look like you have a little bit of a sunburn when you leave.
Okay.
You may not, again, depending on how sensitive.
I probably will.
You're redding up already,
Yeah.
which is perfectly normal. That
Mhm.
lasts anywhere from a couple hours to 24 hours.
Okay.
Nothing that you cannot resume your daily activity or
Mm-hmm.
put makeup on.
Okay.
Ideally, if you don't have to put makeup on right away, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I
or
won't.
at least wait a couple hours. But if
Mhm.
you can wait till tomorrow morning, that would be wonderful.
I will.
So we're going to go around twice with this. We're
Okay.
going to do 2 passes with this.
Now this is just suction, and it's really
suction and fluid.
okay.
So it has the lactic
Okay.
and, like I said, the glycosamine.
Okay.
Now I'm going to change my tip.
Okay.
And the next tip is the exfoliating tip. It's our teal tip. But before we do that, we're going to go in and I am going to use some glycolic on you now.
Okay.
Being it's your first time, we're going to start with a low level glycolic
Okay.
of 7.5.
All right.
After that, your next one, we go up to 15, and after that, we go up to 30, providing that you don't have too much of a sensitivity.
Okay.
Otherwise, we just keep it where your comfort level is
All
as
right.
far as glycolics. So this also too, because of the glycolic, is exfoliating to the skin and a little bit of lightening and brightening.
Now, if someone uses Retin A regularly,
Mhm.
do you treat them differently?
No, the only thing that we say is afterwards is post-care, do not use Retin A, retinols or anything, or scrubs for the
Okay.
next couple of days.
Okay.
If your skin is sensitive, sometimes I would like them to pull back on their Retin A's for a day or two beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it's no big deal. It's that you would get just a little more red. But it is important not to do it right afterwards for
Okay.
a couple of days.
Any other ingredients in skincare that one should avoid?
Outside of the retinols, Retin A,
Yeah.
acne meds, scrubs, anything like that.
Okay.
Just gentle cleansing and gentle moisturizing.
Okay. All right.
So nothing anti-aging too, like vitamin C and things like that.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that's for 3 days?
2 to 3 depending
2 to
on your
3?
sensitivity.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start extracting.
Okay.
So I raise the pressure up on the machine.
Okay.
And now my fluid that I'm going to be using is a little bit of salicylic
Okay.
to start kind of eating away at the blackheads and the whiteheads and the oily spots. This is really good too if you have acne. We really concentrate on this portion of the facial.
Okay.
You really have really nice skin. You're not congested
Thank you.
at all.
I work hard on my skin.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Now what I'm going to do And if you had more of blackheads and whiteheads, I'd be staying on your skin longer.
Okay.
But what I do like to do is I go in and I physically start extracting.
Okay.
If you have any anemia, we also remove that.
Oh, okay.
Those little hard whiteheads
Yes.
that no matter how hard you squeeze them, they don't come out.
Yes.
During this, we also go in and remove that.
Excellent.
I really don't see that as a problem for you either. I just like to go around and double check everything.
Okay. You like doing this, don't you?
I do.
I can tell.
It's my favorite.
I can tell. I can tell. What other things have you done when you worked for other places?
Microdermabrasion,
Yeah.
chemical peels, microneedling, regular facials, a lot of acne facials.
Yeah.
I've been working in the derm arena for, like I said, the last 15, 16 years.
Okay.
You know, through the years, a little bit of everything. I mean, it started this, you know, the aesthetic world and facials and things like that and treatments for their skin have really
It's
exploded
huge
through
now,
the
isn't it?
years. I mean, just think back 30 years ago.
Oh,
there
yeah.
wasn't much. That's another thing that we concentrate on here too is good home care regime. You know, you invest in your skin, in your treatments here.
Yep.
It's an investment, right?
It's your canvas.
Right.
Nothing looks good unless the canvas looks good.
That's right. And then you just carry that through at home. So, you know, we have several different lines here that we carry.
Yeah.
Dr. Biscaglia handpicks his products, cherry picks his products.
I noticed that he doesn't carry a full line
No,
of anything. Like
No.
Skin Medica, he has the TNS serum.
exactly.
And why is that?
It's because
I know why, but I'm asking you.
whatever put that product line on the map.
Okay.
So the doctors here need scientific proof that that product does what it says that it does.
Yeah.
So, in the Skin Medica line, which they've carried here for over 15 years, TNS has put that product line on the map.
Yeah.
SkinCeuticals, Cine Ferulic has
Yes.
put that line on the map.
Right.
So it's things like that. Now we do have, you know, bits and pieces, eye creams, retinols, things like that, moisturizers, vitamin C's. We have all our bases covered,
Right.
but
Not
Their
necessarily in one line.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the best. It has to have proof and scientific proof that that product really does what it says
Right.
that it does.
What is your favorite product of the SkinCeutical line?
The Cine Ferulic
Yeah.
and the serum, the HA serum, they're hyaluronic.
Yeah.
And of
And-
course, in the Skin Medica, that goes without saying, the TNS.
DTNS.
Yes, yeah, the essential.
Does he carry also the eye?
Yes.
Or just the serum? Oh, he does. Okay.
Yes, he carries
And
the
you
eye.
carry Neocutis.
Yes, in Neocutis, we also carry their eye cream, and we carry a couple of their moisturizers. And Neocutis also has growth factors in their products
Right.
too.
Exactly. What other lines do you carry?
Those are the three, and then for our sun care, we carry Tizo,
Okay.
Color Science, and now we just added on Elta.
I use Elta MD.
Yes,
And I also have Color Science.
yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
They're not heavy. The coverage is good.
They don't interfere with makeup application.
Absolutely not at all. They don't have a scent. It's elegant. It's more of an elegant.
Right.
Okay, so you are good now with your cleaning. Now you're all
All
clean.
right. I'm clean, and I only have minimal redness, I think.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay. I'm
Now we're
all
going to
good.
switch to our third tip.
Okay.
And our clear tip here, now we're going to start hydrating. This is where we start custom for your skin type.
Okay.
All right, so we have exfoliated.
Yes.
We have cleansed the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Now we are going to go in and hydrate the skin, and this is really where we custom blend for your skin type.
Okay.
Okay, so yours coloring is very good, so you don't need any Brightenol right here. Otherwise, I
Okay.
would start using some Brightenol.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go right into my serum here. One of my serums that I'm gonna start with is my Derma Builder.
Okay.
It has peptides in it.
Excellent.
So
we love peptides.
We love peptides. So we're just gonna start doing that. So we go around, and because you've been exfoliated and the pores are open now and that, your skin is ready to respond better to this. This is really like giving your skin a big drink of water.
Yeah, it needs it.
So time-wise too, you know, back in the day, my patients had to come in one time for a microderm, one time for a
Yes.
facial. Then we would, you know, put some glycolics in there. So sometimes they would be coming back 3 different times for treatments. Where
Right.
this over here, you can take care of all of that in one treatment.
Right, right.
And the treatment is about 20 minutes to a half hour long.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, maybe a little more.
Mm-hmm.
But really, you'll hear about a half hour.
Mm-hmm. And what's the recommended time in between each treatment?
Well, for our patients that are on a regular routine, they come every 4 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
We sell a package here too. When you have a package, they seem to be on a routine.
Right.
And then there's some people that do it seasonal.
Right.
Ideally, if you can be on a routine of that every 4 to 6 weeks, or if you can't do every 4, 6 to 8, that's really ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to start some growth factors. That's the next one we're going to do.
Okay.
This is what, like TNS, what it
Yes.
has in it, growth factors, proteins for the skin. During this, you might feel a little bit of mild stinging.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do, some people don't.
Just very mild.
And you might feel that a little more as we go up in our glycolics.
Okay.
Like I said, today we started at 7.5.
Okay.
If someone comes in and they really are seasoned and they use glycolics at home, we might start with a little high if they don't have too much of sensitive skin.
Is this ever done on the neck?
Yes, neck and décolleté.
Oh, okay.
Yep, in the chest area. You could also do it on the body. You could also do it on the back facials, chest, absolutely. Chest treatments, neck, yes. The reason why we're not doing that, there is a little bit of an upcharge with that.
Yeah.
So, but if they do want that, you definitely can get the neck and the chest done.
Mm-hmm. And the serums you're using, are they part of this company's system?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
And there are imitation of hydrofacial machines, and there's imitation fluids. We do not do that. We don't skimp. We use the
Right.
hydrofacial. Every
Right.
product that we use is a hydrofacial
Okay.
product. And hydrofacial was the first, they're the company that put hydrofacials on the map.
Right.
The actual machine. So when your skin stops taking this in, and it just starts rolling, that's when I know that you're done.
Okay.
Now, our last one that we're going to do for hydration. So you see, we do a lot of hydration with this. And if you had acne, then we would concentrate on more of the salicylic
Okay.
and the extractions.
Now this one, is it the same that you're using again?
No, this over here now is with more peptides and hyaluronic.
Oh, okay.
And some horse
Yep.
chestnut in it to calm the skin down.
Okay.
So now this is another serum.
Okay. We like serums.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mention your name. It's Caroline.
Yes.
Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline.
Okay, Caroline.
So as you see, as we go on, you are getting a really nice pinkness
Glow.
to the skin. And that's what we want. We
Mhm.
do want that. We want to create a bit of that, otherwise enough is not being done.
Mm-hmm. Right now, all I'm really feeling is there is a slight tingling right around this area.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I usually have any kind of tingling when I'm
Getting something done.
when I'm being
And if you-
aggressive
and-
with my skin.
And if you like, I have some cool water behind me. Do you want me to?
No. I'm
neutralize it
fine.
for
Yeah,
you?
no, I'm just letting them know
Okay.
what they can expect to feel, that it's normal. I think a lot of people confuse this with microneedling. There is,
Yes.
They-
Microneedling is totally different. than
right, there is some
hydrofacials.
sort, is it called derma something, where they use a microneedle with something like this, and then when you have to go home and continue to put serums on. I can't remember the name of it. My friend just had one.
And maybe they're using their hyaluronics
Yeah.
in their, or they, yeah. Because that's what you infuse in the skin when you're doing the microneedling,
Yes.
is you're infusing hyaluronics into the
Mhm.
skin. So maybe that, or if you're doing it with the PRP, then you're using your own, because they spin your blood, they draw your blood, spin it, and then you
Mhm.
use your own plasma.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Which we do here also.
You do?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, but with the plasma?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. You
Yes.
do that?
Bridget does it.
Oh, Bridget.
Yes,
Okay.
Bridget
Bridget
does.
is the one who I introduced you to in my lip laser video.
But yes, she does the microneedling
Okay.
with the PRP.
Looks good.
I'm just flushing the system right now,
Okay.
and now we're gonna go and use a
Oh.
little LED light
We like LED lights
to
too.
calm
I have one of
the
these
skin
home.
down. Do you?
Mhm.
One of the lights?
Yep.
So this definitely is going to calm some of the redness down, at least 50% of it.
Okay.
They also say that red light, the LED light, does some little bit of stimulating of collagen, of course.
Mhm.
We do some serious stimulating of collagen here with our laser treatments
Mhm.
and things like that. How often do you use your red light at home?
A couple times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you notice the difference? What do you
Yeah, I've been using it for years. The baby
Mhm.
Quasar, I don't have the medical one like this,
Mhm.
but I got the baby Quasar probably, I'd say a good 8 years ago.
Mhm. So for some people, their water, their could be pretty, or I should say their fluid could be pretty brown, and you see some floaties in there. And for other people, it's not too bad.
You know, I think that if you do, I do a double cleanse.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think if we're really doing a removal of your makeup,
right.
and I never sleep in makeup, ever. Some
That's good
people
to hear.
still sleep in makeup.
Yes.
That blows my mind.
Yes. It's very aging to the skin.
Oh, it is,
really
isn't it?
is.
Say that again, really loud.
It's aging to the skin.
Thank you.
Sleeping with your makeup is very aging to the
It
skin.
really is. I enjoy doing things like this, though.
Absolutely. Taking
Well,
care
for
of
one, you learn something new,
it. Right.
you know?
It's a little, you know, just time for yourself. We don't do that a lot.
Mm-mm. It does seem like my skin has calmed down a little,
Absolutely.
you know?
It even looks at. Mm-hmm.
Trying not to move my phone around too much, but there we go.
Yeah, it usually takes half of the redness away.
I think it looks fabulous. I think it looks great.
Are you going to put makeup on today,
No,
or could
no.
you let it rest?
No, there'll be
Okay.
no makeup today. No.
All right, so what I'm going to do is just a little eye cream. If you can drink a lot of water today and
Okay.
tomorrow, and if you can let your skin rest today where you're not going to put makeup on
Yep.
or work out and sweat and get
Right.
it dirty in any
I'm not
way,
going to do any of that.
then you do not have to cleanse tonight. Just let all this goodness stay on.
Oh, okay. Great.
And then for the next couple of days, like I said, just gentle cleanse, gentle moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in and put a little more hyaluronic on, since I'm going to put a little more of a hyaluronic serum
Okay.
on you. I'm putting a little post cream on. I'm putting a little bit of my Skin Medica ceramide cream on, which is a little bit of post cream. And it
Okay.
has a little bit of the TNS in it also.
Okay.
Then you are all set.
Excellent. Excellent. You know what? I just want to let them see the machine. So let me see. Can I do that? There you go. That is the machine that she used. And over here are all her little lotions and potions or serums.
Right. This is where you start custom blending.
Okay.
And down here is just the straight hydrofacial.
Okay.
So these over here, the first three,
Okay.
would be your straight hydrofacial.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then a lot of places, what they do is they upcharge for all of these. We do
Oh,
not. We
I
add
see.
all of it. You get the basics.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And then all these over here, we do not
Right.
upcharge. We include all of that plus the LED light, which a lot of people upcharge
Right.
for that.
Okay.
We do everything
Okay.
in one treatment.
All right. Excellent. And I think my face looks fabulous.
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
I think my skin looks great.
That's
And,
the one that I'd like for you to say. I just like to see if you need a little more. I
Okay.
just like to give it a minute.
Okay.
And see if you need
Okay.
a little more.
All right.
Of
Ooh, I think it looks
moisturizer.
great.
But I think you're good.
Really great.
So you got to see the full facial, and I think my skin looked absolutely fabulous, almost plumped. I actually felt like I had a face full of fillers. It really, really was a nice experience. Now, I will say, to see the results of it, it is something that you should continue to do. They do sell packages where I'm at. I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as a package. I may just from time to time go in and have one done. We shall see. But for the hydrofacial that is offered at this practice, because I have talked to some people, and as she mentions in the video, there are some people charge an upgrade on certain things where theirs is all inclusive. So I paid $250 for this facial, and I know some of you are gasping right now, but that is what I paid. And the one that I paid with my esthetician a couple of months back, hers was $160. But I have talked, a couple of my subscribers, you've actually said that in the state of California in some places, now I'm sure it's not Beverly Hills, because Beverly Hills is probably charging a whole lot more for this. And this is huge with Hollywood before like the Oscars and stuff, this type of facial. One of you said that you had paid like $170, and then someone else said theirs was around $190. But in the comments, if you're the person who told me that, was it inclusive of all the growth factor serums, the peptides, the hyaluronic acid, and did it include the Baby Quasar, the MD LED lights? Because that also was not in my last hydrofacial that I had. So I would be very interested to know, if you've had a hydrofacial, what was your cost and was it all inclusive? Okay, so now where did I go? And I travel a little bit of a distance to get to this place, but It is so worth it. Okay, so I got my hydrofacial from Caroline. She's the only one at this practice that does it. And it is the Cosmetic Vein and Laser Center. The doctor that I deal with there is Dr. Biscaglia. And they have there's two other doctors in with him, two females, Dr. Bethany Lima, and I'm drawing a blank on the other doctor's name. I'll put her name in an annotation. If you are interested in laser, Bridget does the laser, which you will meet Bridget in the next video that I put up. Well, not the next video, but when I put the laser video up, you will meet Bridget. All right, my friends, that's it for me today. Let us know in the comments if you've had a hydrofacial, what state you live in, what was the cost for you, did it include everything that I had in mind, or maybe it included something else, I don't know. And what is your favorite cosmetic procedure that you get done, if you get them done? I have always only gone to an esthetician, and I've never had anything more aggressive than a glycolic peel from her. This is the first medical type of procedure that I've ever had outside of the lip lasers. And I don't know if the video will pick it up. And I do think that my lips are changing slightly, but it's hard to tell if it's from that because I also have the Invisalign in, and the Invisalign is now pushing my teeth forward. So my mouth is changing because many of you, well, not many, a few of you complained about that you couldn't hear my last video. So I have turned the volume up for you. So I hope that makes a difference. And a couple of you are saying that I don't look like myself anymore. So I wanted to let you all know that I did darken the roots of my hair. I don't like my hair super blonde. When I was trying to grow my hair out to white, I decided to go a little bit blonder to see if the transition would be easier. Well, since I'm not going to be doing that, growing my hair out white, I took my roots back to the normal color that I always had them, but I had her weave some of that color through my hair just to darken it up because I cannot stand my hair when it's one dimension. I don't like just a big blonde puff head. I like to have a little bit going on. So the color of my hair is different. Also with the Invisalign, I think that my mouth is definitely changing. And I am putting the placement of my highlighter and blush on a little bit different. So it's making my cheeks look different because nothing has gone on with my cheeks, my friends, nothing. And also, I hate to say this, but I'm 15 pounds heavier than I have ever been. So, and I'm working very hard on that, and it's just part of menopause for me because I am a very healthy eater, and I haven't been able to exercise. That's another thing about my hair. My hand is still bothering me, and they told me it could be up to 6 months. So I've been wearing my hair straight a lot, which makes me look very different. So that's all it is, my friend. I'm still the same old Tammy, and I'm always going to be the same old Tammy. All right, so thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you are made aware of all the videos that I put up. All right, my friends, that's it. Go out in the world, be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, lovable. I love you all. Bisous.